てしない行く先に僕ら逆たとえもう二度と会えないとしても I remember you
Back again, are you? You really are a meddlesome little boy.
Sorry for thinking there's anything wrong with looking out for the sick and injured. How are you feeling? I've heard you're still bedridden.
Oh, my condition's nothing to worry about. I'm a real toughie, for better or for worse. Maybe if I was a much frailer woman, then I would have been able to return to Adios instead of being left here.
Not likely.
Regardless of your reasons for becoming one, you need to atone for what you did as a terrorist first.
She seems kind of different from before. She seems a lot more at peace now.
What you've done can never be forgiven. Nothing in your past could excuse what you did as a terrorist. But I still want to know what made you hate the Chancellor so much you'd throw away your own life to take his. Would you be willing to tell us, Scarlet? I never had the chance to hear that part last time we spoke.
I suppose. It's not like hiding it is going to do me any good at this point. It's not that special a story. But if you want to know that badly... I told you about my family, didn't I? Back on the Pantagruel. We had a big farm in Midwestern Erebonia. It was a really peaceful place. We had plenty of land, too. My parents were adored by the workers on it, and I loved living there. Then all of a sudden, we were told there was going to be a railway built through it. It was supposedly part of a national project with the Chancellor's backing. The land was all requisitioned, and before any of us knew it, it was no longer ours to call home. All we had was a pile of Mira. We were meant to take that and go find somewhere else to live, apparently. I wasn't even in Erebonia when it happened. By the time I got back in the country, it was all over. That farm was my father's life. We tried, but we couldn't find another place that could even begin to compare to the one we'd lost. And in the end, all we were left with was a pile of money we neither wanted nor had any use for.
I've heard a lot of stories about how that seems to have been the Chancellor's way.
Crow told me a similar story about his own past. He said that his grandfather passed away afterwards.
My father was the same. He fell into the depths of despair and tried to drown his sorrows with alcohol, and then he eventually died in an accident. And after that, we all just drifted apart. I don't know where the rest of my family is, or if they're even alive anymore.
I don't know what to say.
I don't think anyone could blame you for despising him after an experience like that.
I know just how Crow feels. I suppose that's why I feel that if anyone can do it, it's all of you. If anyone can make him turn back, it's you.
Scarlet, don't worry, we will. You have my word. He's our classmate, after all.
Whether he likes it or not, he's one of us, and he can't leave us so easily.
He needs to come back and take full responsibility for all the trouble he caused at the festival.
It's my job to go out of my way for my students, so that's just what I'm going to do.
Thank you for telling us your story. I hope you get better soon.
I've gotten myself caught by the world's biggest goody two-shoes, haven't I?
Your Grace, I think you should refrain from...
Silence! Just you watch. I will return to glory, no matter what it takes. I know. Were I to capture His Majesty, I would have countless options on how to stage my triumphant return.
Some people seriously don't know when to give up.
Father, I beg you to stop this madness. Why can you not understand that all you are doing is soiling the good name of Albarea?
You dare to speak to me in such a manner? Whose fault do you think it is that I'm in this situation to begin with?
Your own, Father. We nobles stand above the common people, but that is all the more reason we should conduct ourselves with pride. You've become obsessed with the power you have at your disposal, and yet you disregard the responsibilities that come with it. What this family needs now is to regain the trust and dignity that will allow it to stand atop the nobility once more. To be recognized once more as worthy of being loyal subjects of His Majesty. Why can't you understand that, Father?
Eustace.
Lord Eustace.
Wait! Eustace! You can't leave like this! I won't allow it!
Farewell for now, Father. Please give my regards to Rufus as well. It is my dearest wish that you won't repeat the mistake you made with Ymir a second time.
I am the head of the House Alborea, the ruler of the Kreutzen province, and one of the 4 great houses!
Your status does nothing to excuse your actions. No amount of power can grant you the freedom to raise your own lands.
The Noble Alliance has completely turned its back on you. You have nowhere left to run, Father. Please, surrender with good grace. Father. No. Your Grace Duke Helmut Alborea. You are hereby under arrest on suspicion of arson and property damage in Keldic, as well as causing harm to the people of Kreutzen. Please, do not attempt to resist.
And who do you think you are lecturing? I don't need you to tell me what I must take back. I will take back all that I've lost regardless.
I apologize for speaking out of turn. I shall serve as your acting representative to the best of my abilities until you are fit to return. I pray that is soon.
That will do for now. You reminded me of your mother for a moment. She was always a reserved woman, but with a strong sense of integrity and a great inner strength.
Pardon, Father?
I will leave the running of the province to you for the time being, Eustace. Keep things as they are until I can return. And be wary of Duke Cayenne. That man is not to be trusted. He uses the Alliance's power for his own benefit and takes control of everything important himself. He has something planned. I know it. Why else should he have involved all those suspicious collaborators in all of this? I'm certain that it was his fault that Rufus betrayed me as well. Regardless, if you manage to oust him from his position, I want to know about it. I belong at the top of the Alliance, not him.
Well, if you will excuse me, I ought to take my leave. Take good care of yourself, Father.
Please excuse us.
I'm sorry that you had to see me like that.
He hasn't changed. Although, I don't know. I got the impression what you said had some effect on him.
As did I. In my 8 years as part of this family, that is the first time he has shown any interest in me. Perhaps it means he finally sees at least a little potential within me as his son. I can now leave here with no regrets. Now I can face my brother as a proud member of the Alborea family.
I'm glad to hear it, Eustace. All right, let's get going. Not just to face Crow, but to meet Rufus again, too.
Right.
4th Armored Division, charge! 3rd Armored Division, advance!
Yes, sir!
Left flank! Fire a barrage to cover your retreat!
Do not cower! We have the advantage!
The 4th Armored Division's sterling reputation is well deserved.
I would have preferred a fight with the two of you in Soldas. Craig the Red and Nightheart the Mighty. But this is how the winds have decided it must be.
Besides, what fun would it be if our battle ended so easily? May we enjoy our feast of battle to its fullest!
Very well, Black Whirlwind! Then witness the spirit of the Imperial Army! Onwards, Nightheart!
Roger that, General.
Is she even human? This is the power of the Golden Rakshasa.
My, this is disappointing.
Oh, please tell me this is some sort of joke. I came all the way here, and yet this is all the great One-Eyed Zek's army can do? I'll be rather disappointed if we finish this without me even breaking a sweat.
Damn you! You haven't seen anything yet!
That's enough of your childish taunts.
At last my dear master shows himself. But what a pity. I was hoping you'd get yourself a soldat and fight me with your swordsmanship.
Swords have their place in the world, just as armies do. I don't intend to rely on the Vander name on a battlefield such as this. I never expected for you, of all people, to cooperate with Duke Cayenne's scheming. What reason would possibly inspire you to raise your blade for his cause?
What else? I wish to be known as the strongest warrior who ever lived. Stronger than even the famed Lance me.
I am the one who excelled at both the Arcade and Vander schools of swordsmanship. First, I will defeat the man who taught me the Vander style. You. And once you have fallen by my sword, I shall take down the Radiant Blade Master himself.
I raised a real tigress, didn't I? But you would do well not to assume victory is within your grasp. All units, assume the two-headed dragon formation. Limit the enemy's movement. Surround and annihilate them.
Yes, sir!
What's that noise?
Is there a battle going on nearby?
Citizens of Heimdall! Citizens of Heimdall! Trainers traitors who wish harm upon His Majesty are approaching. I repeat, traitors who wish harm upon His Majesty are approaching. Please remain inside until they have been eliminated. I repeat, please remain inside until they have been eliminated.
If you want to eliminate the traitors, you can start by offing yourselves!
Yeah, the nobles are the real traitors around here! Why are you all gathering outside? Didn't you hear the announcement? Get inside at once! Oh, crap.
What's that? I've heard this sound before.
Believe what I'm seeing. Prince Olivert's airship?
It's the Crimson Wings! The Courageous is here!
Stop! Stop this commotion, I say! Get confirmation from HQ, now!
This is Corel Imperial Villa? It's gorgeous.
Hard to believe a place of such scenic beauty is so close to the capital.
Yeah, I didn't know a place this pretty was nearby either.
One company of Imperial Guardsmen and 2 armored cars approaching.
That didn't take long.
Class 7, Group A, advance towards the villa. Group B, you're with me. Keep watch on the situation up front while securing the area.
Yes, ma'am! Commence the operation!
Group A, let's go!
All right!
Dad! Oh, Machias! Are you hurt, Dad?
I'm fine. We all are, fortunately.
Is that really you?
It is! It's me! I'm so glad you're safe!
That's far enough.
Altina!
I count 18 days since our last meeting, Reen Schwarzer.
"悔しいとか